Welcome to Mr. Welcome to Mr. Giant Reacts and Ting and Ting and Ting. I'm Mr. Giant, man. I'm back and I'm back. And this was something I've always been interested in is the festivals in Romania. And this one is called, oh, that's really hard to pronounce. Sighi Soria Soria Festival. It's a medieval festival held in Transylvania, and this is how they said it. Among the cobblestone streets, and there's jousting, there's dancing, there's crafts, traditional food. Oh my goodness, I would love to go see that in person. But since I can, let's go ahead and check this vibe out. Let's go ahead and see what this festival have to offer. You know what I mean? We're going to come back and talk some more about it. Let's go ahead and YouTube and Sim. Right into the traditional music there, boy. Oh, oh man, I would love, love, love. I'd be buying all kinds of stuff. You know, the medieval stuff, it's to me, it gets a bad rap. There seemed to be a lot of spirituality during that time. You know what I'm saying? Correct me if I'm wrong there, but it just seems to be a lot of spirituality at them, be it from the religion or just general spirituality, the understanding of nature, and the love of nature and the fact that we're in it and we have to respect it and stuff like that, you know. So just looking at this, being at this festival, maybe take you back in your mind, your imagination, so back to those times. Oh. You know, I'm watching this, and you know what would be cool? Get a group of people from the islands to go to a festival like this where you are, and get a group of you guys to come to our festival, the carnival stuff. You know, it's steep in African mythology and stuff like that. Within the, sort of slapped in with island vibe. You understand what I mean? That would be so cool, to have a cultural exchange like that. Man. See, this is historical, you know what I mean? You go to a festival and you learn history while you're at there, you know what I mean? I have to admit, our festival used to be history. You know, they will have, certain historical figures and sections and stuff that you could learn about. Now it's just skimpy outfits and prancing around. I mean, yeah. But I remember when I was a kid, you would go there and you'd see Native American costumes, and then you learn about them in school. Or you would see, even, medieval costumes, Viking costumes, the historical stuff. You go to that, you learn something. I have a friend here who does, he does the jousting and stuff, but it's Star Wars. That's not historical. History could be a fun thing that you learn from if you do it right. This year, keeping that history alive, you know what I'm saying? I wish everybody would do that and stop trying to modernize everything, and people just don't know the history anymore. See, look at all the kids, they're learning stuff. Oh, wow. I wonder how hard it is to play that thing. That's huge. Did they used to use that in battles? Here comes the ladies. Is this gonna be a dance? Yeah, it's a dance. This is cool. I'm, it would be a lot better being there though. I'm just sitting here watching it on this little screen here, and I could feel the vibe. You know what I mean? Imagine being there. Is that prisoners of war or? Indentured people, captured people.
Criminalilor! Criminalilor! Și eu la fel, ce? Dar poate nu morați! Aici! Aici! Ce nu-i cu tine? Haideți, haideți! Haideți sus! Hai, lasă!
Can you imagine if somebody from that time travel into the future and come to this time, the total confusion? Because if we were to travel back in time, we would be sort of prepared for it because we have history to teach us kind of sort of what it's like back there. I mean, we know people manipulate history and stuff for certain things, you know what I mean? But we will still have an idea of what to expect if we go back there. But imagine them coming from back there to here with the planes and the cars and back then people were a lot more superstitious. So could you imagine them seeing stuff flying through the air and these iron horses flying past them, you know what I mean? And the language will be totally different too. Even though they might recognize some of what we're saying, it's going to be, that. Now, immigrants kind of sort of feel that way when they go to a different culture and they don't speak the language. But historically speaking, this would be like your people and you still don't. Man, that'd be something else. Would I like to go back in time like that and see what it's like? Yeah. As long as I don't get, hurt. I just want to go back and observe and see what the vibe is and come back, I don't think I would want to live in those times, but that's because I grew up in these times and everything is so easy now compared to them. To them, they probably thought it was easy, certain things was easy for them too.
Ine!
Is it a lord and his ladies and servants and stuff?
Milan!
Dacă și spălăm pe față, cred că mai cosmetizăm un pic. Am la târgul asta de om, mai și mințim, are 26 de ani. E în floarea vârstei. E însetat bine. 40 de lei, 50 de lei, dă cineva? 50 de lei, avem o mână sus acolo, 60 de lei. 100 de lei a strigat doamna din spate, foarte greu va fi de bătut. Stați să vă văd, doamnă, unde sunteți? 100 de lei, sărmâna. Dă cineva mai mult? Faceți ce vreți cu el. Acum puteți să faceți ce vreți, dar există și riscul să fugă. Numai că mă gândesc că va fi mai bine cu dumneavoastră decât cu vikingi ăștia care îmi tot și ai fericit. Trebuie să vindem artistul.
So this probably seems like it's a court of some kind.
Îi se spune spaima văduvelor. Dar arată bine, uite, e elegant, musculos, tonul foarte bun.
This guy's a comedian.
Trebuie pus la punct, că nu le jucăm așa, că se sperie publicul. Că dar nu se cumpere nimeni dacă... Trebuie schimbuit. Trebuie pus la joc. Avem o singură șansă, trebuie să-l pacificăm, să-l calmăm.
Oh, there's this.
Viața e dură.
This I've seen in movies and stuff like that.
E mai dură decât pentru alții.
Ajung! Ce mai vrei? Hai că ține-o așa,
Acum publicul, ca într-un târg de Nevul Mediu, ar trebui să arunce în el cu ceva. Miere, mere, pere, bani. Bun, Tudor, eu zic să procedăm exact ca Nevul Mediu. Aruncăm cu o oală de noapte, nu trebuie. Plină. Are cineva în public o oală de noapte?
Va cu oala de noapte.
E treaba mare sau treaba mică acolo? Ambele, oh, ce interesant, o să-i placă. De la călăi, te rog.
O pedeapsă tipică pentru o perioadă cam barbară în care ne aflăm.
He's enjoying this too much.
Nu știu ce nu mai compară.
Păi probabil o să-l cumpere cineva ca să-l salveze.
Văd că s-a liniștit, da, eliberație, s-a liniștit. Dacă nu stai cu minte, o să fii și viciuit. Asta o să-ți placă și mai mult, cred că.
You gotta admit, man, some of the methods of punishment back then was brutal. I mean, was real brutal. And it's not just in this culture, but I've seen some for India. I've seen some for Africa. You know, even Native Americans and you know, just indigenous people everywhere. Their forms of punishment was brutal, man, brutal. I know in India, one of the ways to unalive somebody for committing a crime was to have an elephant stomp on them. I mean, that's brutal stuff. It's like, good Lord Almighty, can you imagine?
Repet, cine îl cumpără va merge cu el la atelierul său, de lângă turnul cu ceas și de acolo ca 16 lei avem aici, 20 de lei dă cineva, 20 acolo, 25, 25 aici, 30 de lei oferă cineva, 30 de lei.
No, I wish this had some caption to it, but I could infer what he's doing.
45 de lei ca un dăr pe cifte, vă retrage. Nu că el filmează. Unde a rămas? 40? 40 a rămas. 40. 45 s-au oferit aici, dați 50. 50. 55. A renunțat. 55 avem alt competitor. 55. 60. 60. Mergem până la capăt. Uite că până la urmă. 65. 60. 60.
Is this like an auction? They auctioning them off or something? That's what it seems like.
65. A revenit în competiție cetățeanul spaniol. 65, 70, cumva?
Yep, it looks like it's an auction.
65 odată. 65 de două ori. Nu mai uit și pe acolo poate au intrat alocațiile. 65 de 3 ori am judecat.
Okay, I understand now.
De sclav. Uite cât de frumos.
Seems like they've done that in like all different kinds of cultures.
Show me the money first.
This make me want to dance now.
Haideți să încurajăm. Ultima confruntare, așa cum
Oh, it's warfare time.
Au reușit și pe Goliatul nostru să-l pună la pământ. Mulți puterea crește, da? Crește istoria renascită pentru prima dată la cel mai vechi festival de reconstituire istorică din România, aici la Sighișoara, Festivalul Medieval, a 27-a ediție, ultima zi a festivalului. Ne bucurăm că s-a putut realiza acest festival. O trupă de varegi, Michil, varegi Aspu și Cătălin, feminirea cu care erau cunoscuți în acest spațiu, fiorenci luptători, însă vă puteți întâlni cu ei în tabăra pe care...
Oh, definitely something I'd like to see up close and personal. You understand what I'm saying? Learn a little bit more about the region before I go there, historically speaking, that is, and so I could check it out. You know, all that jousting and sword fighting, remember me of? We, as kids, we used to play sword fighting all the time. We get these thin sticks and stuff, and we used to beat the tar out of each other, you know. Click, clack, 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 whack, 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 just whipping each other. I don't think kids play sword fighting anymore. Well, because of Star Wars, they probably do, but then they have to have those saber things. But we used to have like makeshift swords and stuff. Clink, 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 clink. Those were the days, man, you know. Because we always remember brother, and we always read like Viking books and, you know, and all kinds of historical stuff like that. Also, there is something called stick fighting, and it's an African tradition. And it's they do it now, even still now, and it's like a choreographed thing now. But back in the day, they actually used to have these specific sticks. They used to just like whip each other with them, you know, fight like that with, you know what I'm saying? But this was quite interesting. This was quite interesting. Man, it would be nice to be there. I was hoping they'd show some more food and stuff, you know what I mean? What kind of vibe they eat back then, but they didn't. So I'm gonna have to go there and experience it myself. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I did. Drop a like on the video. I'll leave other videos that I've reacted to on Romanian culture. Check them out. In the meantime, you all take care of each other, all right? Let's try to bring some peace in this world.